I was raised Catholic, grew up in church my whole life as a young kid, growing up to, about college, and some things that happened in my life that lost some people in my life that really kind of strayed me away from God. I was angry, I was an angry person. At God, why would he take these people, young family members? I was in a dark place. If it wasn't for my two girls, I don't know if I'd be here, because I'd contemplated, driving. I knew exactly where it was going to happen, and just making it an accident so people wouldn't know. But my girls, I said, how can you leave the two most precious things in your life? So I finally I had too much pride though. I was like, man, I'm good. I'm just gonna live this life, put a smile on my face every day, try to make people laugh. And I'd go home and I was miserable. I was hurting inside. And I didn't really tell a lot of people how much pain I had in my heart. And I finally called my parents, and then they were like, Matt, you need help and you need to go talk to somebody. So I went to counseling, and the counselor there, had talked about the Avenue, and I really hadn't heard about the Avenue. And then a guy who I work for now, Randy Rogers, just randomly called me up one day, and it was kind of, it was weird. He called me up and he's like, man, you need to come to church. You need to come to Avenue. And I was like, all right, I really am starting to, feel a little better. And I come to Avenue, and I'm still doing the religion thing. I'm going, I'm not, having that relationship. And I'd been going every Sunday, kind of like another thing, like, hey, I want my girls to see that I'm doing the right thing. I'm trying to put on this brave face. I'm still hurting, just a lot of pain in my heart. And I remember one Sunday, Reckless Love came on, and I lost it. I was crying. I felt like that one that was lost, and it hit me. But I still hadn't forgiven all these people that had hurt me. I put on this brave face, like I said, and finally the detox message, it sank with me. It was like, there's good from your past. And it was that I broke down, and I cried, and I came to the altar, and I finally, I was that person that was so afraid. I didn't want people to see me put my hand up, because I would put this brave face on. I'd come every Sunday with my girls and put them in, the kids' church, and, people probably thought I was, doing fine, but I really deep down inside wasn't, because, I'm sitting here looking at all these players that I coached, and, telling them how they've got to be, great men and great fathers someday, and, great sons. And, I wasn't living it. And I was trying to find something, and it was, I was missing is God, and really truly having that relationship, being able to talk. And so, I finally put my hand up that day, and asked God to just come in my heart and save my soul. I asked God to come in my heart, to be saved, and it was just like this weight was just lifted off of my chest and my shoulders. It was incredible. And then, I still, I was like, man, what's the next step? And I'll never forget it. I knew my family was going to be here, and I'll come walking up, and Pastor Justin, I get in the tub to be baptized, and Pastor Justin looks over, and he taps at me, and he's like, look at that. And there was about 10 of my baseball players there, and I got emotional. It's like, I do have a purpose. You know, I had lost that purpose. I felt worthless. And to see, you know, not only my children, but to see, you know, a bunch of guys that I'm around, you know, a lot, be here for me in something that, you know, I wanted an outward expression to show, you know, that I have been saved and that God now has a purpose for my life. This thing, it's like, you know, the markings on the wall, you know, it's someone brought me here. And then what was even better is my fiance, you know, the day that she put her hand up to be saved, and her two oldest children. So it's, you know, it's kind of that trickle down effect of, you know, you bring someone here and then someone brought me and we're saving lives, you know, and it's just an amazing place, and I couldn't be more thankful for being here. My name is Matt Carter, and I am one.